Howdy, everybody. It's Tansuke. We are back. It is another week. It's a new patch. Last week I thought it was going to be another week till the patch, but here we are. I need to get my patch cadence in order. But we are here. It is the Zoe expansion. Zoe is being added to Path of Champions. Before we get to Zoe, let's talk about Zoe. The last week's worth of adventure clears, as you guys are familiar. So, last week when I did stream, I did Victor, and it was a very crushing defeat at the end. It was very sad. The next day I went back in and utterly stomped it all the way up. Getting Blighted Blessings with Perfect Hex Core was quite better. And I also had updated to have Perfect Hex Core before I had Packed Powder, which wasn't quite helpful when the Nexus is tough. Ironically, it would have been helpful in this adventure because I ended up getting what's the worst that could happen in Perfection, so I had tons of little burn damage on the Nexus. Wouldn't have worked in the final fight, but worked all the way up. And so it was nice having the Hex Core. It let me kind of focus my keywords onto a single unit first to get the ones that I really wanted. There's some value in that, so I don't disparage people that run this build. The next clear I did, and I forgot to take a snapshot of it, was Nico. Running this build here, Echoing Spirit plus Double Guardian Orb. I haven't always been the biggest fan of Nico and this kind of build, but now that I get her 6-star, I see the vision. Nico's 6-star, I wasn't big on like what it did. It was like, okay, it's like 1 or 2 damage and it goes up by 1. Yeah, but you got to have a whole wide board and you got to be attacking. You got to do all this. You got to do all that. The Guardian's Orb and the 6-star really synergize together well because it makes units less expensive. It makes them stronger so they can attack. It gives them keywords like elusive. Stuff like that is actually super helpful for this. It also can give you Rally on Death, and if you get that on Nico, then you just run Echoing Spirit with Nico, and you just get as many Nikos on the board as you can and attack with as many as you can at once to just keep rallying until the Nexus dies, and that was super nice, actually. So I have to apologize to Nico because I was not familiar with her game, and now I see the vision. That was really fun, actually. I did a lot of clears this week. Another clear I did was Volibear. Volibear is very well adjusted to this because he already wants to kill cheap units that don't have a lot of power. And cheap units without a lot of power is what this adventure is about. So there were tons of Poros to kill, and I think I took a picture of it here. I actually got Avalanche with Charging Sigil on it. So that meant that I could deal 4 damage to all units, and that super helped a lot. I had Hecarim as my support. It went alright in that regard, but of course the Lady of the Hour, Cythria, was super nice because I could have, a big expensive unit in play to reduce a champion to reduce her cost, and I could have, I swear she had Power Rift. I must have been thinking of a different adventure here. Sorry, I've had a lot of Cythria in this last week. But yes, Cythria, super useful. Helped really capstone the adventure out by giving me a lot of oomph to finish them off with. And also, my Volibear power. I had Breath of Light to double the stats. So all the stuff that makes Volibear fun, it was there. It was even stronger because now my units were even bigger. That was great. Loved that. I did Jinx. I did not end up getting Perfection. As you can see, I did end up having a lot of little ticks, which is funny, because I didn't really get to use them until it leveled up. But a lot of the time what I was doing was just using the Guardian's Angel Scourge's Stash Pack Powder build, with the intention of just saying, hey, I'm going to nuke your Nexus now. And by killing myself, you're going to perpetually destroy your own Jinx, revive. It may not be as strong, but I did end up getting Guardian Angel and Deathless. If you were looking to replicate this, I know this got nerfed this patch so that the Guardian Angel is now Deathless itself. What you could instead do is get Voidborn Carapace and put that onto your Jinx. And then what you'd get to do would be, when the Jinx is revived, you'd get Deathless from the new copy. And that would be the way that you could still chain together Jinx revives. You would just need to make sure that you're killing the appropriate Jinx. Always want to bring emphasis to this. Shuriman Preservation is super nice in this adventure. If you can get disarmed or this, then this is going to help you a lot. My Pow Pow was also quite disgusting. It has the blasting sigil on it, so it does 6 damage to a unit, but that also applies to the pyromantic wake that you get. So I would end up being able to do like 10 damage to the Nexus, something along those lines, because of the way that it all worked out at the end. So that was quite nice. Lilia. Lilia was fun, actually. I ended up getting the power. Let's see if I have it readily available here. Yes, I had Wild Inspiration. So my Lilia was cheap. I also had Stalker's Blade, so basically I could just infinitely cast her champion spell as long as there was enemies on the board. Not her champion spell, but the Dream-Laden Bow that she creates. That was super nice, because then I could just start spamming her over and over and over and over and over again until I wipe the board and then attack. So that was very helpful. My support in that was Garen, but he had Thieves' Gloves, which is always nice. And what else was there? Oh yeah, I had a pretty decent rally card. 2 mana, and with the Brainworm to make him discard. That was helpful too. With the Zoe Adventure, making the enemy discard cards is immense value. Who else did I clear it with? I cleared it with Twisted Fate. This was a super easy run. The time wasn't the shortest, but it was super nice. You can even see I had Water Recycler, so if I did end up if I ended up discarding cards, I would end up actually drawing even more. But that was not a problem, because in this adventure, please tell me I took a picture of it. Oh, yes, I did. My pick a card, I got a draw 1 on it. So with Echoing Spirit, this basically became a free draw 1 and draw more next turn. This meant that I was insanely fast in winning battles. I was winning on the first turn. My support was Shen, and that's how I ended up getting a Sacred Protector. And this combined with Shen, combined with Spirit's Refuge, this was disgusting. I started winning on the first turn. I beat Zoe on the first turn. It was very, very simple. So as always, just consider what your win con is and work around it. In this case, it was actually my support champ really enabling this, because I could put barrier on everything between Shen, his 2-cost card, his 4-cost card, and Sacred Protector. And that gave me all the double attack I needed to really lay the hurt on him. So I would just put barrier on everything, put a Sacred Protector in, and just start drawing cards until I had enough to feel comfortable. Let's see. So I figured, hey, I finished doing 1 draw champion from Bilgewater. Let's do the other. Nautilus. Ignore that I had 3 health. They ended up hitting me with something big. I think it was Catastrophe, and I ended up blocking or something like that. I got Echo, and let me tell you, Echo was great. The first run I did, I got Mel, and I was like, I like the region, but, Piltover, because it's got great draw cards, but, Mel's not the best, and I lost the run because I made a stupid choice, and I went to the Dancers as Nautilus. Don't do that. The next run, I was Echo with my support, and if you know anything about Echo, he likes to draw cards too, and he's from Piltover, so I ended up having a lot of that. Along the way, I also picked up some good stuff. Righteous Indignation is really decent for Nautilus with the tough Nexus. You could take a lot of extra pings, and that means your cards get cheaper, and his cards are naturally expensive until you're deep with Nautilus in, so that worked together really well. Hold It, great power. Lighting the Way was good because I could do stuff like play the treasure chest card to reduce the sea monster cost for free. Enfeebling Strike was nice. When I got big units in, I could really neuter enemy big units if I wanted. And I ended up even getting Carve a Path to really, really lay the hurt on them, although I didn't even end up needing it that much. The signature card of this run was this. Look at this beautiful time trick. It's free. You draw a champion, so it's 2 draw cards, and you got summoning a unit to your board for cheap, and It was in my hand at every time. So even if there was only 1 or 2 in my deck, I would get it. And because I have Echo, whenever he hits people, I'd get more of these. So Echo was really the driver of my Nautilus run. Because if I drew... At the end of the run, I put all my items on Echo. The only item I put on Nautilus was a mana crystal so that he would refund his mana cost. Because my Echo would do all the work for me. Look at this Echo. Like, he had Black Cleaver and draw a card, Elusive Dragon Fury. So he would do a lot of the work for me. I could drop him and he'd have 20 to 30 power. Because I was running stacked deck. And I didn't cut a single card in the entire adventure. Did I show my total card count? It doesn't show my total card count, dang. You can see I had 7 time tricks. I had 98 cards at the end. So I had +6, I want to say, on everything. Very useful. After that, I decided to go something a little more fun. I went Spirit Blossom Kindred. I have recently gotten her 6-star. And I said, hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot with Wicked Harvest. This build, if you have the Taker, even if you don't have her 6-star, this is still a phenomenal build for Zoe. Like, phenomenal. The Wicked Harvest marks all the enemies, so when they die, you can really expedite your level up condition. Disciple of Shadows lets you get her out earlier, and then the Voidborn Carapace is there to help you too. I had some good powers here. Getting Easy Prey meant I could play Taker on the first turn, although I didn't get this until the final third. It was super nice. Once again, Disarmed. Get it in Nightmares if you see it. I had Domination. Okay, yes. Spirit Blossom Champions, you guys know how they have their own constellations that say, hey, Spirit Blossom Champions have a 10% chance to get my card. I actually don't think those are too helpful for most of the Spirit Blossom Champions because I think it bloats your hand. But I actually had something fun happen. I went to the Incisive Tactician, and it let me get rid of one of those powers, and instead I got Domination. That is such a free upgrade. So the Spirit Blossom Champions, if you see Incisive Tactician and you have those upgrades, that's a pretty cheap and free upgrade that is probably worth taking. So I thought that was really cool. My support champion in this run was actually Fiora. I didn't show her, dang. I had Fiora, and I was like, oh, I'm so smart. I'll play Kindred. She'll mark everybody with Wicked Harvest. They'll be reduced to 1 HP because they're marked. And then I play Fiora, the Ravenous Hydra goes off, and all the units die, and I win off Fiora immediately. That didn't work. Most of the time, I would see either I'd only kill 1 or 2 units, or they'd have a full board of units, and then they'd get the +1/+1 from having a full board, and then they'd have 2 health, so I wouldn't be able to kill them at all. So I would be a little careful on trying to do that. It's not going to work as well as you'd hope. In another adventure, that would be a fun little combination, but the full board getting +1/+1 really put a kibosh on that. And then, this is the final one I got to show. I did Set. And Set was super easy. Super easy. I struggled at the very beginning, and then after I got past, like, Aziralia, it was over. This was such an easy run. I got Astral Radiance too. So when I play a coin, it would reduce Set's cost down to 1. Because I had the -2 cost in Fleeting, and he has blue buff. So all that was super nice. And then I had Kale as my support. Things just kept getting better. Kale was crazy. I thought Kale was a mistake at the beginning of the adventure out because it wasn't really helpful. Her cards were too expensive, and I was getting beat up before I could play them. But near the end of the adventure, when I found enough ways to discount things to play them early, suddenly they became a benefit. My Mahaira was very helpful at the end for giving me lifesteal because I ended up having Sharing is Caring. Lovely. And Inheritance. So I would get Mahaira up to over 5 power and then play her and then get the whole bunch of keywords on all my units. It was just great. The unsung hero of this run is Slow But Steady. because it would let me copy my cards that were slow. So like my Face Breaker, my Showstopper, those got doubled. That's great. You love to see those. Dreamwell and Spirits was kind of helpful. It was like, and Embrace the Current basically meant I never ended up running out of spell mana ever. My Face Breaker was also great because it was getting doubled and it had a draw card on it, and because I ended up finding it, I ended up getting because it's got 4 cost, I ended up getting 2 coins on it too. So it would get doubled. It would give me 6 coins, and I'd summon a unit, and I'd draw 2 units, and I'd draw 2 cards. So Set really stomped. I won this in the first round, rallying like twice against Zoe. In fact, I'd spend more time trying to find cards that cost mana because everything got discounted. It was so funny. And that was my final one on Zoe to get the Golden Reliquary. So I got Ranger's Command. I'm going to look forward to doing this one. Next week, I'll try both this and Rhythms of Despair. We'll be doing a little bit of having fun with both of those. But that is, I believe, all the Zoe I did this week. It was quite a lot. So, yeah, do your Zoe runs. They're fun. They're valuable. All right, now that we've finished Zoe, let's talk about Zoe. Hey guys, you might notice that this is normally the part of the video where I go into a cheap adventure like a 2-star or so with a 2-star version of the person. And we're not there right now. I wonder what happened. Let me just kind of hold up the screen of what the entire adventure looked like. Yeah, that was awful. I messed up, and I didn't have my stream actually sharing the adventure. I had just my voiceover narrating it as everybody looked at the picture screen shares I was doing of my Zoe clears. So, here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to cut you straight to the second time I ran her, which is at 3 stars in a 3-star adventure. And I will instead create a separate video at the end sharing my whole overall thoughts on Zoe. I've already maxed her out at this point. I even got her bundle because I figured it was better than the battle pass this month. So I'm going to send you guys that and look forward to that upcoming video next week. And sorry about the really subpar performance. My bad on that one. All right. Have fun. Let's go ahead and run some Spirit Forges. We can look at doing a 3-star adventure. I can't believe I did that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put a +1/+1 on Zoe here. And we're going to get her 3-star. This will mean that we will have 2 random items on every celestial card we have, and when we invoke or manifest, we'll grant allies +1/+0. We can use this to take on the 3-star adventure and see how we're handling that. We also have a lot more items now, a lot more value in our deck. So hopefully those two will all kind of pair together to help it be a lot more solid of a play experience. Alright, let's try a 3-star adventure. Wow, 100 Spirit Blossom Teemo frags. That's nice. Okay, the Tidecaller. Alright, power. Mystic Meditation, reducing spells and cost by 1. Not bad, I'll take it. Fishing for Trouble. So this is the Nami adventure. The only power that they all have is at all their units have a tune, which means they're going to play a lot more spells. But we'll see what we can do about this. I have got the most expensive starting hand I think almost possible. Yay, now for a lot cheaper deck. Okay. Okay, overwhelm and draw. Wow, this card is all about drawing. Spirit and tough. Doubling dice and another. Let's take that.
That's a pretty sparkle fly. Gravity.
There's Zoe.
It was upside again. Whichever way the paint trip, Zoe.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and get another card. Let's get rid of the Loping Telescope. Okay, Moonsilver has Emperor's Deck and a common. This one has Summon a Champion and Silence a Follower. I like that one because that could give me value. I could get more Zoes. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, super cool star chart. Good. The cards are all slow, which is still not my favorite thing, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and hit them with that.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy!
Let's go ahead and kill their Gull Hunters. And let's invoke. The Serpent has all subtypes and faded.
Portal me something cool. Danger noodles.
Still not bad. Let's go ahead and cut out one of their units as well. Because there's a chance I'll be able to open attack next turn, and I want it as weak as possible. Oh, because it went down to 0 cost, I didn't get value out of Summon a Champion. That's unfortunate.
Done this, boom that. Adults are boring, but they're pretty to paint.
I could stun that. And I could stun that. Look at all that. They're going deep soon. That's fine. Let's go ahead and stun them again. Oh, I have Excavator's Charge. Hilarious. Let's go ahead and kill them because I can. Cool. Alright. Oh, I can kill them. Nice. Cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. Andy Harness, Ever Onward. These are all pretty awful. This one's probably the closest that it'll be. I might as well play it because it'll still help Zoe level. Support champion. Oh, they finally have items. More value on the Loping Telescope's kind of nice because... yeah, why not? This will do. Aid a Spirit. Now I can consider it. Let's see. Game starts, if Foe is the weakest unit from their deck, and in exchange, I can make them vulnerable. That's pretty good. Curse myself with 2 Wicker. I don't want that one. Yeah, we'll take the minor regret. I have a few regrets, but this isn't bad. We'll go Sneaky Zeebles. Get rid of that too. I had to think about it. Alright, hopefully I draw Zoe. 66% chance, and I failed. Nice. We'll play the Stomper. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill the goat. Meh. Alright. We have the Loping Telescope now, which will give us hopefully some Celestials. Yes. Beep, beep, beep. I'm okay with giving up my unit for it. I want that Lifesteal unit. They're pecking my Nexus and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Zoe. Queen has returned.
Crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
I don't like that. I'm gonna hit you something. That's fine. Two can play that game. No, two can't play that game. You have spell shield.
So much tinier than my space doggy!
Might as well block with that. They're healing so much. We'll work our way around this. Let's go ahead and hit them with that.
Full of bubbles!
Right. Oh, I didn't have a celestial. Everything I was just planning around was pointless. No, I have to end my turn. Oh no. That's fine. Go ahead. I'll take this beating as punishment. I'm gonna make my Zoe so strong that they can't ignore me. That's just good because they're about to try to stun my Zoe. Let's hit their board and get a celestial. Oh wow, your board is so big and wide. Can't do anything about these. We can at least kill that. Let's do that. Oh, I thought they were about to kill me. Okay. Bastion. Their spell shield, she'll need it. We're gonna go ahead and invoke as well. Okay. Wow, that's nice. That's some refunds. That's a cheaper card. That's another invoke stats.
No better place than Markon.
Oh, now they have overwhelm. Stay calm, panic. I can attack with him and not lose anything. I can attack with Zoe and not lose her. In fact, they would have to give up a unit to do that. So it's worth it. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, there's one unit off Sneaky's Evil, stunning them, that's fine. Let's go ahead and invoke. Golden Sister. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna give me the lifesteal I need to heal up. Granted, they're about to, stun me, yeah. Aha, I have a spell shield. Go ahead and buff Zoe. Reapply that spell shield to her because I don't want them to. What can I do? I can make her strong enough to take that. Man, I'm losing so much health. Next turn, I will have the sister out though. The Golden Sister will help me a little bit. Golden Sister shall heal me.
What once was two, now is one.
Oh, and I've leveled. Oh, never mind. My board is super safe. Oh, you love to see these kinds of things. Okay. Let's go ahead and give my whole board overwhelm. There it goes. Alright, GG. Let's give the whole board barrier. I am not somebody that has seen a lot of Zoe leveling up on my own side. I haven't played with Zoe a lot. And so seeing a whole board fill up with that is super nice. I forget about her level up doing that, and getting that value is really good. I love thieves' gloves. I'm a greedy little monkey who likes thieves' gloves, so I'm gonna take that. Solitary Monk. Let's cut a card. What are we cutting? Why is it Rainbow Fish? Okay, Citrus Courier, Shop, Item Chest, Riptide Rex, Gems. I like this one better, Gems. Because at least the power can backfire on them and it's funny. And if I lose the 50-50, it's whatever. Let's reroll Moondreamer and Sleepy Trunk. Hey, the lady of the hour has arrived. Let's go. Okay. Hey, they summoned a unit and it was destroyed. It's the best of all worlds. Let's go ahead and attack. And no, why didn't I think this through?
Never met anyone like you.
They didn't have a unit. I'm a fool of a man. Alright. They're gonna attack. So I should do that. But then I give up my ability to play the Scamp for free.
Adults are boring.
Let's go ahead and do this. Get a Moonglow. Nice, okay. I am finding that almost every time I've played this telescope, I have gotten at least one celestial card, which is nice. I was kind of worried it wouldn't be as common. Yeah, let's play this. Awesome. Okay, now that the telescope will live forever, let's play the Loping Telescope. Hey, the Serpent. Nice. Okay. Let's play the Serpent. Jailbreak. Hey, I actually have a card to take advantage of Faded. There I guess.
This is the face of fear.
So if I lose him, it's whatever.
Stranger.
Because 2 damage onto the challenger is the only way that it'll happen. The Serpent, I'm sorry.
I need more.
Okay. Do I dare invoke? I think I do. Okay. I like that. I like Obliteration. It just sounds good.
I've got one.
Hey, you win some, you win some. Doing this so that I can play the Invoke next.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
Green Night Bloom. I'll tell a story.
Pablo's been down, but his knee out.
Oh wait, I got a full board. Might as well attack. That'll work. Let's do some damage. Nice. Might as well get 2 random keywords. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, I can obliterate through 2 of their units. Play something big. Thanks. I knew just what I wanted. Obliteration.
Final moments of a star.
Nice.
I'm not afraid. This is a wee bit late.
Go ahead. No matter what you do, my unit will kill you, so. There we go. Nice.
Can't win.
Alright. Alright, we should just win here. Alright. I have a small bio break need. I will be right All right, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Let's pick our cards. I see lifesteal. I take lifesteal. This is a very easy pick. Alrighty, shop. Do I have the money? I kind of got the money I need. Let's shop. I hate all these. Power? Raiding party would be nice. Give me some stats. I'm just now remembering that Kale exists. That's gonna be scary. Let's cut a card. Let's see. I've not played the Burblefish yet, and I don't think that's gonna change. Kale it is. Okay. From what I remember from like 6 months ago, Brain, this is actually surprisingly difficult, so hopefully we get through this. When the foe's unit task grants their units in play and in hand +1/+0, so they scale.
I was always mortal.
Let's play Zoe.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand.
Don't do it.
silly.
No, I wanted to kill. I wanted to hit their nexus. Oh well.
We tend the fire and hope for her return.
Well, at least we don't have the Divine Cleric with lifesteal yet. So we can kill their stuff with the telescopes, hitting the nexus with the lightning storm, glacial storm. Wow, my brain. Okay.
Come out from your shadows, demon.
Let's go ahead and play Starry Scamp so we can block for free.
Show me how to portal first. You can't stop me.
Let's do that. Bam, bam. Serpent. Let's do the Spacey Sketcher. Get rid of the Bastion. Ooh, I think this is the play. Getting extra power will be useful.
Maybe you'd like it if you weren't so busy being mean.
Let's go ahead and give her Spell Shield because they're going to try to do something to her. Just sense it. And now I get to do it again. Let's make all my units as strong as possible. Yay! I like strong units. Can I have another one? Dang, worth a shot. Okay.
Shift time.
We'll go ahead and kill that.
Like this.
I'm going to bait them into using the Saga Seeker to block the Spacey Sketcher. Then I'm going to use Bastion to kill him. Very nice. Okay, Zoe is here and powerful. Awesome. Kale's about to come out, yeah.
Solemn duty.
Scary. What can I do with you? Well, you can't block. Well, you're blockable, so that's nice.
Watch them fly back into stars. Or reverse gravity and polarity and let them get really confused.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give up the giddy Sparkologist. Let's go ahead and play the Stomper. Okay. She's definitely scaling pretty quick. But that's okay because we're about to kill her anyway. More spell shields for everybody. Perfect. Let's go ahead and buff both of our units here. Oh, she levels! Nice! Okay. Big value right there. Oh, I can do it again. Let's buff everything. Yeah, another one. Drat. Oh, wow, double attack. GG! She doesn't have Overwhelm, but I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna challenge the Kale. We're just gonna kill him. Let's go. Right. So Kale is defeated. We're definitely going to take spells giving power to her. Oh, our fears have been conquered as well. And we're about to be prompted for another regret if we want. Disarmed is great. We're going to take that. Big regret. Enemies have elusive and lifesteal for 1 round. For duplicate. No, not for duplicate. Even though duplicate's amazing, that's crazy. Each round after you play 3 cards, your cost costs 3 more this round. don't think I'm playing too many cards. So I think this actually wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's take it. I think I'm not going to be playing more than 3 cards that often with Zoe. Like, I'm going to... Sure, I'll start with a bunch of cards, but... Like... I don't think I'm going to have enough mana to play a ton of cards all the time. Let's play her first, because I don't want to deal with them doing something to Zoe.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
Now that they have less value that they can get out of it, let's fit Zoe in.
Which side was upside again? Whichever way the paint dripped, Zoe.
Let's go ahead and attack the Nexus. Nice. Cool. And that was my
You
turn.
can sniff out any star anywhere.
They don't have any damage, so they can't heal yet.
Heavens of play.
They silenced my Spacey Sketcher, who was at 1-1 and no items, so that's quite nice. We'll play the Charger. So that they don't open attack, you know? They have to give that up. We'll play the Super Cool Star Chart. Equinox is nice. And we'll give up that one. Why not? And we're just going to go ahead and silence their unit. And there's a chance that we just go ahead and get another Zoe. So why not? Aw, cannon. Oh well. You can't win them all. And now this unit's is useless. It's just a 0-4 forever. Let's play the Telescope. I'm just now thinking that through, that's going to give him a great chance to heal, but that's fine.
Don't I know you? You knew who I was, but not who I would become.
Nap time!
Let's see. Let's kill you. Because that way I can kill him with Kennen. The Looping Telescope won't die to either of the other units. If I did it backwards, Kennen could die. Gotta think those things through sometimes. Alright, let's see. Okay. I have a Celestial.
Just another day in Targon.
Let's go ahead and get our Celestial card. 1, 2.
That looks it? You've got to show me how to portal first, remember?
Let's see. Okay. Let's play this to silence him. And now my cards are expensive again. I got another Zoe. Let's go! Let's go! That's what it's all about. Double Zoe. Alright.
Protect you.
Tasty Fey Folk. Finally get to play him in. Let's play the Telescope to pop that spell shield on him. It's working better.
Anything I can do,
Alright.
Midori?
Mind your feet. Stars are not
Let's
easy.
go ahead and stun the Broadback Protector so we can kill him using the Paddle Star. Or is it 4 damage? It's 5. Okay, whew. Oh, I miscalculated. I'm silly. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to win. Ah,
Hurt them.
Dad, I'm still kicking myself about having the wrong setting on this whole first adventure. Oh well. We'll work it off. We'll work it off. We'll be okay. And now it's frustrating. Let's see. Bastion Sparklefly. Hello. 4/3 Sparklefly for 3 mana. Yes, please. And now I get that back. Undying Legion for free. We'll take that. Alright, let's pick a power here. I don't really have a ton that targets myself. I have some, but not worth it. Nexus is tough is nice, Faded is nice, but we could do better. Summon the weakest follower from my deck is not helpful because it'd be the Spacey Sketcher who I want to play. Dealing 1 to everything is nice. Let's do one more reroll. There we go. Or a second Disarmed. A second Disarmed sounds funny. Let's do double Disarmed. You're gonna have no power and you will love it. Let's see. And Spellburn to damage their Nexus. Even better. Alright. Let's go ahead. This encounter, you really want to make sure that you don't let them get momentum. If they don't hit your Nexus, they have no power, and they just lose. So, if I don't block them, they're going to hit my Nexus. They're going to get a whole bunch of power cards, and then life would be miserable. I didn't get Zoe. Uh-oh. We're off to the not best start. Oh yeah, but they can't hit my Nexus. That's funny. I forgot. I have double Disarmed. Ah. That's alright.
I'm still good to scrap.
Let's see. Sparklefly. Go ahead. Summon a bunch of units. I've already effectively neutered them. They can't do anything, so we'll be safe here. I'm still in the mindset of the Zoe adventure where I see their full board and I'm like, I gotta kill something. If I don't kill something, they're gonna spiral out of control. And then it's like, no, that's not how this works. That's only in that one adventure, and I go, oh yeah, safe, right. Alright. We got 2 scamps.
Leo, done looks yet? You've got to show me how to portal first, remember?
Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and discount Ayumi for fun. Nice.
Over there. Now I've lost my place. You'll regret when
Alright. Nice. Tons of power here. Awesome.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Let's go ahead and do a stone chart. Or star chart, I mean.
portal me something cool. I
That'll
call
do.
this constellation the Jeffro.
Let's see. Let's get tons of power there. Go ahead, summon a bunch. I'll handle it. Very nice. There we are. Let's go ahead and play Yumi as well.
Where'd we end up this time, book?
Block with that so that they can't do anything, and then we win.
Ready the torches.
Nice.
Some fighting ya.
There we go. Well done. That's a GG on this round.
Light the signal fire.
Okay. So, down here at the 2 and 3 star level, what we're seeing is you go super wide, your units get bigger, slowly, but not technically you do get bigger, and then you just kind of out wide them. And try to get value with your celestial cards now. How does that 4 star and 5 star change things? We'll find out. I have a sneaking suspicion it will make things a lot better. Yes, these gloves on Zoe is amazing. Because gambling is fun. That's the lesson you should take away from this, is that you should gamble. Let's see, what card am I cutting? I think I'm cutting the Tasty Fey Folk because the Sparkfly is basically better. Yes, it has the spell Focusing Crystal, but I think we'll be okay. What was it Nami's power does again? 610 plus, wow. 10 random expensive spells reduces their cost. Okay. Alright. Drawing Zoe here would be nice. And I'm even more likely to... Yes. Okay. Great news. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of Yumi, because I don't really care about her.
And here's where I'd pay
Charger's
my
nice. Addle Babs. Very scary, but not that worrying.
gravity. Which side is upside again? Whichever way the paint drips, Zoe.
Here we go.
Like this.
Then we got a little more power. Nice. Get the Nexus, we'll get that star chart, and we'll worship a bit.
My people are counting on me.
Let's get Moon Glow.
Ride the surging tides.
Oh no, my unit. Oh yeah, I have the Mordekaiser cover.
Carry you.
Go ahead, spend your mana. Won't attack because I can just kill you. Let's check. Moonsilver's nice.
Rise with the surf.
Coin. We'll reduce Moondreamer so that we can play it next turn. Let's buff our Zoe up. Do I have Challenger? I don't. But I can just, it is vulnerable. Nice. Excellent stuff. Okay. Alright, this battle's in the clear. The random items, I think, are actually going to be really nice. One of the things that I think helps make the game fun is the roguelike aspects of it. And having a roguelikeness to the Celestial cards is kind of cool. Like, you know, oh, maybe this run, the previous run, my Messenger was awesome. This run, you know, like, maybe it's not as good as the Serpent. I think having that option will be nice. Really interesting. Alright, super cool star chart. Like more star charts. There's the Messenger. I picked that one because it's a different card to play. Just because I want to get them as want to get as many Zoe cards played as possible so she can level up. Even though I'm probably not going to need it looking at the 2020 Zoe. Nice. Okay. Let's just go ahead and attack him a bit. There we go. There we go. GG. Oh, wait. Toss 7. Toss 3 to deal 7 to a unit. Very nice. Anyway, now we're done. Okay. So this was a 3-star adventure with Zoe. Now we will have our first Epic Relic slot. We will now have her approximately level 25 to 27. Maybe 28? Based off what we saw at the previous adventure. So, we will see about what she can do here. I will probably also get her up to a 4-star before we try a 4-star adventure. Just because I feel like that level of power is warranted. But this wasn't bad. Getting double disarmed is funny. I can now start figuring out what I want to do with Zoe when it comes to relics, though, for sure. Okay, epic slot. Very good. And level 29! That's lovely. Okay.